Alright, welcome back guys. Dr. Saga here with your daily dose of adventure, playing the Banner Saga. I know nothing about this game. Absolutely nothing. So we're gonna go with a new game, and we'll see how this goes. Don't mind me eating marshmallows. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge Deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped the sun. Was it supposed to stop like that? Okay, yeah. Feature tip. I just want to let it go all the way through like a Star Wars thing. Oh.
It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital.
My neighbors are morons. They're lighting off fireworks, and
the sun simply
it's
came
the
to
second.
a stop in the sky.
No, it's not even second. It's the first.
During these long winter
Why are we
days,
doing fireworks
none
on the
of us
first?
can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds.
We are the Vikings.
We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
No, the horns are actually coming out of their heads. Interesting. Ah, little man must have said, "We need your help." Our poor leader is being overrun. Don't throw your big selves at them. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are looking for a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag on the screen with your surroundings. Click check mark to continue. These portraits show the order of the initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy's red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles. I like how my captain is back here just chilling. The ring around your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around show where he can move. Some characters can move more than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Barl and can take up to four tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Click the tiles you want to move in, click the check mark to confirm. Now we click on our enemy, and let's punch him in the face. Okay. So they have the blue and the red. And if your red outnumbers their blue, I guess you win? I don't know. I love how there was a fight going on here before, but you have all these people just chilling, and there's a freaking polar bear in the back that's just like, dude, what's up? He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your showbanger's high armor. How dare you poke me in the side? Now it's your Warhawk's turn. It appears he is out of range of the other enemies, but your characters can use willpower to boost their action. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. Okay, so the yellow spaces must be I use my willpower to get there. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click your Warhawk's tile to access his ability. Clicking your character's tile will bring up more of his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and in turn. Click the purple ability icon now. The ability I love my showbanger, like, bring it. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at one time. Select an enemy and then confirm. I killed you. What did that say? Oh, pillage. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there's only one enemy left, player will enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If your character does not move on his turn, he can rest and regain 1 willpower, while the chieftain will rest this turn. That's okay. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your showbanger won't be able to finish the job as a normal attack, but willpower to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. What? Click the first and then the star above. Okay, so if you want to use willpower, that's how you gotta do it. But I killed the chieftain. Oh, I wanted to read it. It says something about the foes lying dead. Dead, I killed you.
Like
Nice, I love it.
How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and war slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wool doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off, it just grows a new head.
His voice is pathetic. Let's
I'm in a bad way, my
completely
friend.
honest
Help me
here.
finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Don't mind me. I've got a bag of like really old marshmallows. I mean, why are you eating marshmallows if they're really old? But technically they don't go out to the 5th. But you know when marshmallows are sat in a place for a really long time, and they're just like really sticky and clunky? That's the sort of situation these marshmallows are in. Almost, it's something driving. Okay. I got the marshmallow. You're approached by a familiar man, walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Well, I'm glad. Eric, steward of Strand, I manage the governor's business. Open, isn't it? What do you want? The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. It's been worse. We've thrown a lot of irons in the fire. What does he want? Scoffings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took their chieftain. The governor wants to make sure that they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's any wine left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Click the market tent to visit the merchant. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls, colored canvases flap in the briny current. One man particularly blanches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The scoffing chieftain bled out an hour ago, Had. So, when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled out back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. I don't talk to... They don't talk to me. I'll let Eric handle it. Eric overturns his flimsy table, scattering Had's assortment of junk across the ground. Gods, Eric, laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the scofflings? The scoffings. Noblemen, up at the east wall. But that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gun off. Were you wearing green and black at the Great Hall? No. Just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. Gun off goes off to look at Apparently I look like an eggplant. Eric, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be scoffing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few skulls in the ground. I'm gonna find him, I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped the floor up with worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Yeah, if I'm coming and cleaning up your mess, the least you could do is pay me double what you usually pay me. I did not cover a lot of ground in 15 minutes. I don't think I've been playing for 15 minutes yet. So I'm going to do the next part of it, and then I'll stop. Let's go to the meat house. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? You're walking through the front door? They ran into a meat house, says Valgard. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scoffings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Fight! 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 Alright. Why can't I move forward? Oh, I need to click ready. I was like, this isn't doing what I want. I don't know what I just did. I'm wasting my willpower to go stop that. Alright, so far this is operating like a game of chess. Oh, now I see the health up top. Ow! That dude laid it on. I'm gonna get behind you, and I'm gonna stab you in the back. Did you just reach back and stab me? Eric sucks. Just go ahead and put that out there. Move over a step. Now when we do this, I heard a few people that time. Look how they're all now focused on my big guys. Excuse me, I was not done with you. Apparently, these guys are useless. No wonder they pay a tithe. They're weak. They are weak. I'm hurting. That was a distinct feeling. The Nulf was going down. Just take one person out, please. Killed Ganolf. We're gonna lose, good lord. You're not gonna live long with your new title. Y'all suck so bad. Lord! Why you all suck so bad? Eric is ready for promotion. Ganolf is injured in battle. Well, at least they're just injured and they're not dead. 10 renown. Waha! There they are. Gods be darned. I've got to wash off this blood. Eric is looking at the hall's window onto the bay. Fleet of longship approaches with the sails of blood, bold reds and blues. One banner I know well. Fogdam. Next for Varl Kingship, last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important, yes. See what I deal with all day long? Things make a little more sense. You'd hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guest arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What? If you happen to stall our guest on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Volgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to meet the new arrivals down at the docks. We looked at the poor barkeep, said, "My bad," and left. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Just so my video doesn't go too long. So that is all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Sanchan. I'm ready to return appointment on the way out the door.